Hey everybody, now that we've been doing such a great job with phase one, some emails with questions about phase two and how to do a couple of different things with videos have been coming my way. So I figured I'd make a little video myself and show you guys a couple of tips with things that I do here in the classroom. So we just want to make sure that you check with your administrator for approval on whether or not we can do any of this stuff for your school, and also if there's any devices that you want to check out. Now, I know that some of you have been using some laptops at home from the school, and they have a camera and a microphone, but these are a couple of other options maybe if you don't have something at home, or if you just want to try something different. So right now I'm actually recording on a DockCam that we have in each of our classrooms for elementary school. Maybe you've got some at your school that haven't been being used, or you've got one in your classroom that you use regularly. So that's an option. And the nice part about that is it's not in front of your face like when you're sitting at a desk with a laptop. So it allows you to kind of pan back. You can use like a little whiteboard to do some ABCs, or a little Pythagorean theorem, or anything else you want to do to show students, just like you use a regular whiteboard. You can also use your dot camera just like you would in the classroom. I'm going to go ahead and spin this around. And right here, I'm going to line her back up. You can use just like you would use the dot camera in your classroom. So maybe put your target up at the top so the student knows what they're working on. You can have your manipulatives to the side so you can bring them in as you need them. You can also put a worksheet up here if you need to. This is also great if you're going to be doing some instructional videos for parents. So for example, this is a little game mat that we use in the classroom, and I'm making some extra ones to go home for my students in intervention. Now the object is for the students to put a card there that's got a picture on it, and then they take their little letter cards and they spell it out like so. But I can make a little video, and then the parent can watch the video and see how we did it in the classroom. So that way they're following the same thing, or maybe give them a couple other ideas of what they can do with it. Maybe they want to use a dry erase marker and write on it. And then go ahead and erase. For stuff that maybe they haven't seen, like this is what I'm working on right now, where students can use that same game mat, and then once they put the letters down to spell the word, if they're correct, they'll write it down here. And it's a little game where they erase the character. We flip a coin, and if he gets heads, he moves forward, and so on. It's just a fun little game for them to try and do something different, but they haven't done it in the classroom. So having a little video to show them how to play it would be kind of better for the parents and the kids, maybe than having some written instructions. Now, I know that your first question to that as well, we need to make sure we have written instructions, and you are correct. I'm going to be going over that in another video on how to take some screenshots of your video and turn it into instructions that you can print and send home. Now for microphones and headphones, some people are using just their standard earbuds they get with their cell phone, or with, it's on the tip of my tongue. Or maybe they can use any other headsets they have at home for music. There's also a microphone on the laptop. You've got in your computer lab, some of you have headphones. If you don't have some at home that you want, like ours in our computer lab cover over the ear, and we have a little headset mic. So if you've got something like this at your school, maybe you could ask your administrator if you could check one out. For other types of microphones, I use this one for if I'm going to be walking around the room. It's a wireless mic. So maybe if you're a PE teacher and you want to do like an exercise video out in the backyard, you could have this here, and then they can hear you a little better. This is another one that I use usually when I'm making my how-to videos, and this picks things up really clearly. But these ones are a little bit more spendy. The one I'm actually using right now is a little Movo conference mic. And this one is great because it picks up sound from about a 5 to 10 foot radius. So if I'm doing a little presentation at a table and I want it recorded, I can set that in the middle, and then I can just walk around in different places around the table and you can still hear me fairly well. Whereas the last mic I showed you, if I get too far away, you can't really hear because it's designed to not pick up any of the sounds that are from a certain distance. So I hope that helps out. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or check out some of the other videos. And good luck.